Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Night Horror. Right off the bat, I am going to tell you I'm watching a movie that I really enjoy. Tonight, I'm going to be watching Creepshow 2. Now, I haven't seen this in years, but I do enjoy it, and this week, I'm going to watch a movie that I like after having to sit through The Barn last week. I gotta watch a good one, man. The Barn absolutely sucked last week, so definitely gotta watch one that I know for a fact I'll enjoy, that I know for a fact is good this week. So, kind of cheating a little bit this week on Saturday Night Horror, but it had to be done, man. So we're gonna be watching Creepshow 2. As I said, it's been years since I've seen it. I enjoy Creepshow 2. I enjoy Creepshow 1. Creepshow 3 was horrible. We don't talk about that. So before we get started, as always, we have to go in the kitchen and make some dinner. And it's going to be real simple tonight. I'm just going to have a chicken salad sub. So this is going to be the quickest meal portion ever on Saturday Night Horror. So don't blink or you'll miss it. So let's go out in the kitchen. Let's get this sub ready so we can come watch our movie.
Let's go out to the kitchen. Let's go out to the kitchen. Let's go out to the kitchen and have ourselves a snack.
Alright, we've got our sub made. Let's go ahead and get our movie set up here. Creepshow 2. Oh, it's one of those. Okay. Wait, I guess I should have opened the tray first. That might have helped. There we go. Alright, as you can see, I've got my blanket ready. I had to take my pills, and the blood thinner always has me freezing cold. Makes me cold, man. Alright, put that in. And we'll just wait for it to load here. Yeah, Creepshow 2. Man, I can't remember the last time I actually watched this. As a matter of fact, I don't even think I've watched it since I got the Blu-ray disc, and I've had that Blu-ray disc for years. Good God, yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen this. I still remember all the stories up here, all three of the episodes. So this will be a fun night. And like I said, I need a good movie tonight after watching The Barn last week. But anyway, here we go. Creepshow 2 play feature. And we are on our way. Alright everyone, Creepshow 2 is over. And I enjoyed it. I knew I would, but I definitely enjoyed it. It was fun. And it's just what I needed to erase the funk and the stench of last week's horrible movie, The Barn. I will never stop talking about how horrible The Barn is. But Creepshow 2 is definitely the remedy that I needed to make it another good week here on Saturday Night Horror, to erase the awfulness of last week. So yeah, Creepshow 2. It's an anthology movie. It's got 3 different horror stories. The first story is called Chief Woodenhead. Now, takes place in a dying town, which, I'll be honest, the town looked like it was just one road. It was like an old-timey town. The local general store has a huge wooden statue of an Indian chief out in front, and everyone calls him Chief Woodenhead. Now, apparently the general store owner has done a lot to help the local Indians in the area, And so they give him a package where each family took their most prized possession, put it in this little package, and they gave it to the general store owner and said that if they can't repay him for everything that he's done for them in the next 2 years, he gets to keep the possessions. He didn't want to, but they insisted. So this is where things go bad, because later that night, his store is robbed. We have three knuckleheads decide to rob the store. Not only do they rob the store, but they take the prized possessions that were given to the store owner. Not only that, but they kill him and his wife and take off. Their plan is to go to LA, to Hollywood, and become movie stars. So after they take the prized possessions of the Indian people and kill the shop owner and his wife and flee the scene, Chief Woodenhead comes to life. And let's just say justice was served. So it was pretty cool seeing a giant wooden statue of an Indian chief getting justice and revenge for wrongdoings. So I enjoyed that story, man. I enjoyed it a lot. The second story is my favorite, though, and it was called The Raft. Now, it's about 4 young people who, for whatever reason, decide to drive 50 miles to a lake just to swim out in the middle of the lake and get on top of this wooden raft. Now, the wooden raft is like this giant wooden platform floating in the middle of the lake, and yeah, for whatever reason, they decide to drive 50 miles just to swim out there and get on it. Now, as they're swimming out to the raft, one of the guys notices that there's some ducks swimming in the lake, and there's this giant oil slick looking thing that comes up to the ducks, drags them under, and you can tell it killed the ducks. So he's worried, he's scared. So when they get on the raft, the giant oil slick looking thing floats over to the raft, and they're looking at it like, what in the world is that? And so, of course, one of the girls decides to take her hand and touch it. So pieces of it shoot up, wrap around her arm, and you can see it's burning through her skin like acid. It pulls her in, sucks her up, and they find out that this is not an oil slick. This is I don't know what the hell it is, but it's going to kill them. It's going to eat through their skin. Yeah. And it won't leave. It stays around the raft. So they're kind of stuck in the middle of the lake trying to figure out what to do and how to get away from this thing. And they end up, not going to spoil any more of it, but yeah. So anyway, they're stuck in the middle of the lake on the raft trying to figure out how to get back to shore without being killed by this thing. So that was my favorite story. Excuse me. I'm trying not to cough real bad. I think this is like the 4th time I record this because I keep having real bad coughing fits. Third and last story, it's called The Hitchhiker, and this one I didn't really care for too much. It was good, but it is my least favorite. About a woman who's on her way back home after cheating on her husband with a paid male prostitute, or escort, gigolo, whatever. So she burns herself with a cigarette while she's driving, and she's not paying attention, loses control of her car, and ends up hitting a hitchhiker. And instead of, calling for help, she flees the scene, hit and run. So as she's driving down the highway, the same guy that she just hit and killed is on the side of the road trying to get her hitchhike again. And she's like, that can't be. So basically this entire story is the guy that she ran over and killed keeps coming back. And he keeps trying to attack her. He jumps on her car, he's reaching through the window, hey lady, thanks for the ride, lady. And it gets to a point where she has him pinned against a tree, and she just rams the car into him over and over again and thinks it's over. No, it's not over. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say about it. I don't want to ruin too much. I probably just ruined the thing for you, but it was a good story, but that was my least favorite. The Raft was definitely my favorite out of the 3. This is a really good movie, man. Really good, fun movie. Nothing too gory, nothing too scary. It's just fun. The anthology movies are usually pretty fun. I said I need to go back and watch the original Creepshow, the first one. I haven't seen that one in years either, and if I remember correctly, it seemed like the first one was really long. So one of these days I'll go back and we'll go back and watch the first one. Creepshow 3, as I said earlier, I'm not even going to talk about it. It was just god awful. It was horrible, and the less said about it, the better. But yeah, tonight was a success. Tonight was so much better than last week. I needed that, man. I needed to watch a good movie to erase the barn from my mind. So, mission accomplished. Next week, I have no idea what I'm going to watch. I'll probably figure it out Saturday morning. But yeah, tonight was fun. I had my blanket with me. Bella came out here for maybe a minute or two, then she went back to bed. I guess she wanted me to go to bed. That's what it was. And I told her she had to wait. I'll be there in a little bit. So she's probably sleeping on my bed right now. But that's going to do it for me this week. That's going to do it for Saturday Night Horror. I hope y'all enjoyed it. This was a fun night, and hopefully we can keep it going next week. Hopefully we won't have a dud. We shall see. So on behalf of myself, on behalf of baby Bella, hope y'all enjoyed it. Y'all have a good weekend, have a good week, and we'll see you on the next one. Y'all take care.